like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for
Hey, man. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifted.
I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Oh, honey, grab your popcorn because the tea today is scorching. 50 Cent is back at it, and this time, he's not just throwing shade. He's launching a whole hurricane at Diddy. And trust, this isn't just petty beef anymore. It's about to get real ugly. Word is, 50's secretly cooking up a full documentary exposing Diddy's private relationships with other rappers. Baby, the streets are buzzing. Who exactly has Diddy been linked to behind closed doors? And how does 50 even know all this? Let's rewind. Back in January, 50 dropped a shady bomb on social media, then deleted it fast. But fans screenshot it even faster. In that wild post, 50 said soon, everyone would be gay and happy. What? The internet was shook, but it was clear. 50 was taking direct aim at Diddy. And let's be real, the tension between 50 and Diddy has been brewing for years. But now, 50's not just throwing jabs. He's digging up all the skeletons Diddy thought he buried. He even spilled messy hints during a Breakfast Club interview, sharing shady run-ins with Diddy from way back. And honey, if those were appetizers, the full meal is coming. And it's gonna leave everyone gagging. With Diddy already dodging legal mess and heavy rumors, 50's timing, savage. Insiders say this documentary might unleash secrets the public's never heard before. And baby, it's not just 50. Big music names are ghosting Diddy hard. The silence? It's screaming. Meanwhile, Jaguar Wright is out here snatching edges too, calling out Diddy's alleged dirty dealings with young artists, shady contracts, and more. And she's not whispering, she's shouting. Jaguar claims Diddy's been protected for years by his powerful celeb connections, and that's the only reason he stayed untouchable. Until now.
He's got everybody on tape. They all know it.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further, the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
But Jaguar isn't the only one airing out Diddy's dirty laundry. A lot of people believe Diddy's fame has been a smokescreen, hiding the dark truth underneath all that glitz and glamour. And then comes Usher's bombshell, Baby. Usher's story had jaws on the floor. Usher revealed that Diddy pulled him into the grown-up lifestyle when he was just, wait for it, 14 years old. 14. Usher said Diddy dragged him to wild parties, clubs, and exposed him to things no teenager should ever have been around. Usher even admitted it left him uncomfortable and way over his head. All Usher wanted was to sing, but Diddy had other plans. Eventually, Usher had to pull away just to save himself. And then there's Maze, another artist who didn't just walk away quietly. Mace called Diddy out for blocking his success and not paying him what he deserved. Can you imagine? Getting sabotaged by someone who's supposed to have your back? And let's not forget the infamous parties Diddy is known for. Legendary, but not in a good way. Behind the velvet ropes, the whispers are loud. Stories of chaos, debauchery, and scenes that left guests traumatized. It's all been brushed under the rug. Until now. And guess who's about to yank that rug back up? 50 Cent. He's ready to expose it all. The events, the cover-ups, the secrets. And he's not holding anything back. He's even called out male rappers who've gotten tangled in Diddy's web. No one is safe. And just when you think this saga couldn't get any messier, here comes the Meek Mill drama. 50 Cent had no mercy for Meek either. In a Billboard interview, he dragged Meek for the way he handled his alleged connection to Diddy. According to 50, Meek talking about the rumors just made it worse. 50 broke it down real simple. When you act like something bothers you, people start thinking it's true. And Meek? Instead of laying low, he went full meltdown mode, posting on Instagram, tweeting, clapping back. Meanwhile, French Montana, who's also faced similar shady whispers, stayed silent. And because of that, nobody's connecting him to Diddy's mess. Meek, however, couldn't keep quiet. In fact, he went off. He even recorded a video distancing himself from Diddy's entire camp, shouting, "No Diddy gang, Meek Millie in real life. Don't ever disrespect me." Oh, if that ain't a public breakup, I don't know what is. But, baby, the drama did not stop there. That clip went viral on Instagram, and not long after, Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, jumped into the chat, throwing shade right back with a disappointed SMH and facepalm emoji. It's getting messy out here. But oh honey, if you thought Meek was done after Justin clapped back, think again. Meek doubled down and made it even louder. He hopped onto X, formerly known as Twitter, trying desperately to separate his name from Diddy's spiraling mess. He wasn't just tweeting shade. No, baby. Meek straight up offered $100,000 to hire an independent investigation team to dig up every scrap of dirt connecting him to Diddy's scandal. Yup, he put his money where his mouth was, demanding receipts and trying to hunt down whoever had been whispering his name in this chaos. But here's the messy part. Even after all that effort, fans are still giving Meek the side eye. Some think he's just trying to protect his reputation at all costs. Others, they're convinced he's protesting a little too much. Either way, one thing's clear. Meek isn't the only one sprinting away from Diddy like he's contagious. Celebs are dropping him faster than a hot potato. And baby, it's not a good look. And just when you thought the drama couldn't go any deeper, boom! Another name got dragged into the mess. And it's a big one, Justin Bieber. Yup, old footage from 2009 resurfaced. And it's got the internet buzzing like a beehive on fire. In the clip, a 15-year-old Bieber is hanging out with Diddy, looking all young and innocent. Diddy turns to the camera and says, "Where are we hanging out? And what are we doing? We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream." Excuse me? What was that? Even if people brushed it off back then, honey, now with all the heat Diddy's facing, that clip is hitting completely differently, and the internet is not here for it. Viewers are calling the vibe off, unsettling, even downright creepy. And it didn't end there. In that same video, young Bieber says, "Let's go get some girls," and Diddy jokes back, calling him a man after my own heart. Child. Maybe back then people laughed it off, but today, people are rewatching that footage and seeing red flags everywhere. And here's the backstory that makes it even worse. Justin met Diddy when he was barely 13 years old, right after Usher discovered him on YouTube. And if you watched Bieber's Seasons documentary on YouTube, you'll remember he opened up about how the people around him during those early fame years weren't exactly protecting him. He said, "You have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me." And now, fans are starting to connect the dots. They're wondering, was Diddy one of those people he was talking about? Because baby, the timing, the clips, the energy, it's all looking real suspicious now. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is rubbing his hands together like a villain in a Marvel movie because he's not letting any of this slide. He's promising that his upcoming documentary is going to dig up all the dirt on Diddy, from personal connections to shady business moves. He's on a mission. And if what he's hinting at is even half true, Chili, we are about to see a full-on industry earthquake. As of now, Diddy is doing the only thing he can do, staying silent. No clapbacks, no interviews, no bad boy for life speeches, just crickets. But with more celebs speaking out, old videos resurfacing, and fans putting every piece of Diddy's past under the microscope, that silence is getting louder and louder by the second. The whole industry is holding its breath. Because honey, once 50 Cent drops this documentary, the game might never be the same. And let's be honest, at this point, it's not even about whether or not 50's being messy. It's about the fact that the things he's teasing, the things he's hinting at, they're making everybody, from rappers to record execs to A-list celebrities, sweat. And baby, when the receipts start dropping, whoo, it's gonna be carnage. So what do you think? Who else could be on 50 Cent's list of secrets? Drop your guesses down below, because something tells me this storm's just getting started. And honey, stay ready, because the next chapter in this drama is coming sooner than we think.